Okay, good afternoon, everyone, and you're welcome to the second TEF training information session. I'm sure a lot of you are happy to be here today, and I'm happy to join and facilitate this session today again. Joining me today is Foko. Foko is a TEF mentor for over 5 years, and he will be supporting us with translations in French. Unfortunately, Nadia joined us today because Nadia is not really feeling too well, so she won't be joining us today. And then we have Miriam. Miriam, please switch on your video so everybody can see you. She's the customer service officer at the Elumelu. Miriam, can we see you? Okay, so this is Miriam. So this is the person responding to all your emails and inquiries and complaints. Okay, so she's going to be joining us. She's going to be supporting us today, facilitating this session. So I'm just going to go straight into our time today. I want this session to be as fast as possible. So I'm just going to go straight into what we have planned out for today. So, yeah, this is just a reminder of because I know a lot of people are just joining us for the first time or are just attending the information session for the. So this is an overview. I'm not going to talk through it. I just want you guys to look at it to be sure that you have an understanding and overview of the entire program calendar. So I'm just going to leave it for a minute. So if you want to note it down, if you need to jot it down, you can do that. If you want to do a screen, you can actually do a screenshot of it. Yeah. So I hope we all got that. So going straight, we have planned out. So this is basically, it's not the program calendar to say, it's just an overview of the 12-week program, right? You have an understanding of what we intend to do, right? So like we also mentioned, we said this earlier, we've been saying it, the training is going to start on 3rd of May. It's just from the 3rd of May to the 11th of June. And then business plan training. I know a lot of people are writing their just hold on and exercise patience. I know some of you have completed your training while some people are still on it and some people just started. So your training, just exercise patience. Next steps of the program is going to be shared with you. So don't worry, you would be carried along with everything we're doing. So the business plan training is going to be on a Tuesday and Thursday, which is 15th and 17th of June, just so you can. I would implore everyone to ensure they don't miss this session. This session is always very impactful. Feedback from previous years, a lot of people have, told us that the business plan trainings is always impactful and they want us to continue doing it. So please ensure you join these sessions. Theory, which we earlier shared the calendar. We shared the calendar and we shared the training guide. Now we've sort of switched or changed the dates. So the Theory Way series will now be Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 p.m. as we stated earlier. However, it is now Tuesday and 1st of July. The third session is going to be on the 6th of July, and the next, which is the final session, is going to be on the 8th of July. Please, it is very important that you note these dates down, and we're also going to send an email regarding this. We're going to send an email to you just so you also have something something you can fall back on, just or you don't remember where you actually. So we're going to send that to you. And then the elevator pitch training, which is the final training session you're going to be having, is going to be on the 20th and 22nd of July. Very important. So I'm going to leave this page for a minute so you can do a screenshot. You can while Foko will translate. Over to you, Foko.
Okay, thank you, Ibukun. Donc, pour aujourd'hui, comme vous le voyez à l'écran, on vous donne juste quelques petites informations de mise à jour. Donc, le programme n'a pas changé, toutes les dates ont été maintenues, les étapes ont été maintenues, sauf de petits changements de date, tels que vous pouvez voir dans l'information sur le TOS, les façons de faire de Tony vont être plutôt les mardis et jeudis à 14h. En l'occurrence, le 29 juin et le 1er juillet 2021 à 14 h. On aura aussi le 6 juillet et le 8 juillet 2021. Dans les autres dates, de 3 mai au 11 juin, ça n'a pas changé. Les formations sur le business plan vont avoir lieu les 15 et 17 juin. Donc, voilà les informations qu'on voulait partager avec vous. Au niveau des pitchs, rien ne change. Donc, ce ne sont que les dates-là que vous devez bien mémoriser pour le moment. C'est juste des mises à jour qu'on vous donne. Over to you, Ibukun.
Thank you, Foco, for the translation. So I'll move to the next slide just to. So this is also, we've mentioned this so many times. It's just a reminder because we need to keep reminding everyone, especially that are joining or starting the training for the first time. So this is a reminder on key activities you need to carry out during the training, which is read each course module and complete each module assessment test. We've had a lot of people, complain about this. So I can't see my scores. We'll address that we'll address that later. You need to carry out. Engage with other participants. 2021 community training category discussion group. So you need to engage with other people, interact. You can create new topics. You can share articles. You can engage about the training content. You can, just explore, collaborate, interact with every other person on the platform. Also, we say this so many times. Please send your complaints and inquiries to the designated email address, which is enquiries@TonyElumeluFoundation.org. Please ensure, very important, Tony Elumelu, enquiries@TonyElumeluFoundation.org. It is very, very important. Email we send, I always attach this particular email. So this is email address for all your complaints and inquiries. Not to say that if you call me, I won't respond to you, because I know a few people have my number, a few people have been sending me emails directly, but this is a designated email, and this is where you get response quickly. You may call me and I may just be in a meeting, I may not be you. Just so if you need your complaint responded to quickly, please just send an email. We will try as much as possible to respond to you within 24 hours, because we have a lot of emails coming in, and we have to attend to everyone. Everybody is important. So the next is live information sessions and training. I will keep saying this. It is important to actually join these sessions. Very, very critical. Just to mention that Nadia just joined us. So please, Nadia is going to be translating in Portuguese as well. She just joined the session. Welcome, Nadia. So please ensure you join training sessions we've organized. Get first-hand information on any activity as regards to the program. The next is join the coaching group. So I've gotten a lot of inquiries as regards to the coaching. So we've created the coaching groups, and the links will be shared to you immediately after the email. So please ensure that you click on the link that applies to you. So if you're English, if you're in startup category, click on your coaching group. Please ensure you do this. Then kindly use the business summary template. We're going to make I noticed a lot of people started developing their business plan. Okay, then kindly use interruption. The business summary template. Okay, so we've made available, or we're going to make available summary plan templates, more or less like a summary of your business plan. So you're going to get this next week. And I know that a lot of people have started developing their business plan. Please just exercise patience. I know you've completed your training and you're being proactive while being to understand that there's also some guidelines or business rules to doing these things. So we're going to give you a template, and you're going to use that template to develop your business plan. So please, patience. And you also need to consider that other people are still taking their training. They're not done yet. And the training is from the 3rd of May to the 11th of June. So others, patience. Next steps of the program will be shared with you in the coming weeks, which is what part of the things I'm sharing now. So during the information sessions, we will be sending you sharing key information you need to know about this information. So just exercise patience. Even if you've completed your training, just relax. Start reading. Read the extended you don't need to submit anything back to the foundation. Just read and just improve your learning. So the templates will be shared with you in the coming week. And I will also take you through the templates just so you know what is expected of you and you have an understanding of what needs to be done. So over to you, Foko, to translate, and then Nadia very quickly.
OK, donc, thank you, Ibukun. Donc, on va vous faire quelques rappels des règles de fonctionnement de cette année en 2021. Donc, la première chose qu'on voudrait vous faire savoir, c'est de lire tous vos cours. Il faut bien lire tous vos cours et puis faire les différents quiz. Comme on vous l'a dit, il y a 4 quiz. OK. Après, on vous demande de vous engager, c'est-à-dire que quoi? Allez dans TF Connect et essayez de faire des commentaires, utiliser les groupes. Bref, mener des activités parce qu'on vous a dit, vous serez évalué sur les activités et votre engagement dans les différentes plateformes comme votre Au niveau des requêtes, on vous a donné une adresse inquiry@tonyelumelu.org, tonyelumuorganisation.org. Donc, ça veut dire que quel que soit le problème que vous avez, envoyez à cette adresse email. N'écrivez plus aux individus ou n'appelez plus, ce n'est pas la peine. Il y a une adresse email pour toutes vos plaintes, pour toutes vos requêtes. Envoyez-les là-bas, on va vous répondre. On vous recommande aussi d'assister aux sessions d'information comme celle-ci où vous pourrez avoir accès aux différentes mises à jour. Après cette session, on va vous envoyer un email avec les différents groupes de coachs où vous allez être coaché en fonction de votre langue, en fonction de votre catégorie. Donc, cliquez sur les différents liens qui sont liés à votre propre parcours. Donc, pour finir, au niveau des business plans, on va vous envoyer, après ces sessions, donc pas la session d'aujourd'hui, après avoir fini avec les cours, on va vous envoyer le modèle de business plan qui sera cette année très léger. On va vous envoyer des modèles de business plan afin que vous puissiez faire vos business plans et le soumettre. On vous donnera les liens où soumettre les business plans. De grâce, n'envoyez pas vos business plans inbox ou bien dans les mails personnels. On vous enverra des liens où vous pouvez envoyer vos business plans. Thank you, Ibukun. Nadia, you have the floor.
Thank you, Foko. Boa tarde a todos. Bem-vindos de novo a mais uma sessão de informação da TEF. Resumidamente, o que foi aqui dito, nós temos aqui um resumo do que vocês devem, as atividades que devem levar ou devem executar durante esse período de treinamento. Primeiro é a leitura dos vossos módulos, leiam os módulos completamente e façam o teste no final da leitura. Alguns já acabaram, muito bem. Quem ainda não fez, acelerem os passos que dia 11 de junho está aí próximo. Ok? Outra tarefa, outra ação que é esperada de vós é que participem nas sessões ao vivo, como esta. Participem para esclarecer as vossas dúvidas e para saberem o que está se passando. Também engajem ou comuniquem-se com os vossos colegas da comunidade de 2021, tanto no TEF Connect como nos vossos referidos países e ao nível da língua também. Procurem entrar em contato, participar em grupos e participar nas discussões e coisas do gênero, ok? Mas é muito importante a participação no TEF Connect, porque é a forma de vocês se conectarem com os outros e mostrar a vossa visibilidade. Em caso de dúvidas, questões, sempre o endereço de e-mail é o mesmo, inquiries@tonyelumuelufoundation.org, ok? Quando precisarem de algum esclarecimento, é para este endereço que vocês devem mandar enviar as vossas reclamações, pedido de consulta e por aí. A outra coisa que vos é pedida agora, muita gente andou a perguntar acerca dos coaches, ou eu não sei quem é o meu coach, como meu coach e por aí. Bom, os coaches foram atribuídos consoante a vossa língua e a vossa categoria. Nesse caso, como vocês são falantes de português, o coach para vocês foi atribuído no grupo. Os coaches funcionam em grupos. Portanto, vocês são colocados em grupos onde é baseado na vossa língua e categoria. Se é o avançado, o intermediário, o disruptor e por aí. Eu acho que vocês já receberam instruções de como mostrar o interesse em se ligarem ao vosso coach. Finalmente, o último é acerca dos planos de negócios. Alguns já estão a querer fazer planos de negócios e estão preocupados se está bem, se não está mal. Pessoal, o plano de negócio, o modelo da TEF, o modelo da fundação, ainda não foi colocado à vossa disposição. Portanto, por enquanto, se já acabaram os testes, já acabaram os módulos, dediquem o tempo à leitura. Não façam porque qualquer plano de negócio, porque o modelo da TEF é que é válido para ser avaliado, tá? Obrigada. Ibukun, over to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Nadia. So, run through the important things to note during the training, and this is basically addressing a lot of complaints we've received this week and inquiries. So as we all know, the training program is self-paced, which means you may decide to take the training however time you want to. You can take it in your own time. You know, if you want to complete in 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, please just take it in your own. Just pace yourself. Don't rush it. You have to actually take the training. So just take your time. You have till the 11th of June to complete. So it's self-paced. So however, regardless of how you want to do it, if you want to do it, take 1 module per day. So you have that leisure you have that time to actually take the training the way you want to. So secondly, if you've completed the training, I've said this earlier on TEF Connect, kindly wait for information on the program. Just exercise patience. Don't come up with information or read on different things on the community information. Everything you need to do, every activity that needs to be carried out during the training will be shared with you via email or using this platform, which is information session. So any questions you have, just send an email and we will respond. But next steps of the program will be shared with you. So if you just exercise patience and wait steps of the program so you know what to do. And you can just start reading or researching on your own. It's just for your own learning as well. And so we also need to bear in mind that other people are still taking the training and it ends on the 11th of June. Very important. Do not develop any business plan document or share with us. If you know anyone that has done this, please, spread the word, let them know. Do not develop any business plan right now and do not share any business plan via email. We've not requested for you to, you're not even sending anything via email. So, and the foundation has not sent any email. So please don't send anything to the foundation. Share the template in the coming week and you can start developing the first draft of your business summary document. Do not share any business plan document until you hear from the foundation. And we're going to do that via email and using this forum, which is the information session. So if you're requesting materials, especially these are people that have been sending emails requesting for training materials, while you're sending, please include email address and your training category. It's very important. So we don't have too many back and forth sending you email asking for your category. So immediately we can forward the training links to you. This is people that have been complaining that they don't get our email. So if you're requesting via email, you give us all your information, which is your full name, email address, and your training category. Then the coaching groups are ready, like I mentioned earlier, and the links will be sent immediately we end this session. You're going to receive an email with the links. Please click on the join any of the links that applies to you. So we're going to send to all 3 categories, and you can now select your preferred language. For Arabic, everybody, regardless of your category, everybody joins one coaching group because we don't have a lot of people speaking Arabic. Doing the training, taking the training. So everyone has the same link. So I'm stated in the email. So please ensure you read our emails thoroughly and click on or join the link that applies to you. Very important. Over to you, Foko, and then Nadia. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ibukun. Please, can you, okay. Donc, élément important, please, can you come back with the slide? OK. Il y a des éléments importants que vous devez noter, s'il vous plaît. La formation est auto-rythmée. Ça veut dire que chacun y va à son rythme, à son heure. Il n'y a pas d'obligation de respecter 1 heure pour faire vos études ou faire vos quiz. Chacun suit son rythme personnellement avec son aisance. Ça, c'est important à noter. Deuxième chose, les informations doivent être mises en ligne. C'est-à-dire qu'on vous met à disposition tous les cours et vous devez les utiliser à bon escient. Donc, évitez d'envoyer, on a remarqué que certains de vous commencent à envoyer les emails avec leur business plan. On ne vous a pas demandé d'envoyer les business plans à la fondation. Tous ceux qui ont fini doivent être patients. N'envoyez pas de mail à des individus à la fondation. Si vous avez des requêtes, envoyez vos requêtes aux emails qu'on vous a indiqué, l'adresse inquiry. Si vous avez un problème, soumettez votre nom et votre catégorie afin qu'on vous renvoie les informations que vous voulez. S'il s'agit par exemple du matériel de formation, des cours dont vous avez besoin, indiquez dans l'email que vous envoyez à inquiry votre nom, votre adresse email et votre catégorie. Ça permet qu'on vous envoie les liens et que vous puissiez télécharger les cours dont vous avez besoin. Si maintenant, vous avez, non, après cette formation, on vous l'a dit, on va vous envoyer les liens pour les coachs. Les groupes de coaching ont déjà été créés, les groupes de coaching. Donc, vous devez cliquer, on va vous envoyer un ensemble de liens. Vous devez cliquer sur les liens qui correspondent à votre langue et à votre catégorie. Donc, ça sera au choix. Choisissez les groupes qui vont correspondre à votre langue et à votre catégorie. Donc, je vous remercie. Nadia, you have the floor.
Thank you, Foucault. Ok, pessoal, vamos continuar agora com algumas coisas que não devem fazer, ou coisas importantes que vocês devem tomar nota durante essa fase do programa, ok? O primeiro, em relação ao treinamento. Lembre-se que o treinamento depende de vós, ok? É personalizado para vocês, não há nenhuma pressão de que tem que fazer todos os módulos num dia ou numa semana. Mas notem que, como já foi dito várias vezes aqui, não é? Dia 11 de junho é a data limite. Portanto, tentem completar segundo a vossa disponibilidade, mas para 11 de junho terem todos os testes completos. A segunda nota vai para aquelas pessoas que já acabaram o treinamento, ok? Se já acabaram, já fizeram todos os módulos, já fizeram todos os testes, não se apressem, não façam nada de anormal, façam leituras investigativas, procurem ler, saber mais sobre, até podem investigar sobre os planos de negócio, mas não façam e nem enviem para a fundação, principalmente, não enviem para a fundação nenhum documento de plano de negócio, nenhum plano de negócio não envia para a fundação, porque a fundação ainda não pediu os planos de negócio, ok? E tenham em mente, vossa mente, que, muito embora vocês tenham acabado, há colegas que ainda não acabaram, porque o prazo é 11 de junho, há pessoas ainda trabalharem no seu treinamento. Portanto, o plano de negócios, aguardem a próxima orientação da fundação. Ok. Há também pessoas que têm pedido informação, pedido mais os módulos, os documentos, as apresentações para estudarem, porque por algum motivo não conseguem baixar do link que foi enviado. Nesse caso, essas pessoas devem enviar o seu nome completo, ok? Quando vocês enviaram um e-mail para a fundação, para aquele endereço de inquiries@TonyElumeluFoundation.org, vocês, quando enviarem o e-mail, vocês devem prestar atenção e incluir o vosso nome completo e a vossa categoria, muito importante, porque assim, sem a categoria, dá muito trabalho e fica a fundação e fica difícil, leva mais tempo para vocês receberem a resposta. O último ponto, mas não menos importante, tem a ver com os grupos de coach. Conforme eu disse há pouco, os grupos de coach estão preparados de forma a enquadrar, a levar 2 elementos, a categoria e a língua. Nesse caso, vossa língua portuguesa, depois o segundo elemento é a categoria. Está na categoria intermediário, o disruptor e por aí. Eu inicialmente tinha dito que vocês provavelmente já receberam orientações sobre como se inscrever ou como mostrar um interesse, mas parece que não. A Ibukun disse que no fim deste encontro, ela vai enviar um e-mail, ok, com um link. Quem está interessado em conectar-se ao seu coach, vai clicar naquele link para fazer a inscrição e depois, quando entrar, vocês escolham consoante a vossa categoria. Okay. Ibukun, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Nadia. Thank you, and thank you to Foko as well. So going straight to the next slide, we need to just run through quickly. So like we mentioned earlier, the extended lesson content has been shared, and the exercises at the end of each module is for your learning. So you're not sending anything to the foundation via email. It's just for your learning. So please just go ahead. That's part of the research. Learn, and just just expand your knowledge base. You don't need to send anything back to us, and you're not required to submit any exercise to the foundation via email. The quizzes that you're doing are on TEF Connect, and it's from module 1 to 4. So you're not sending anything to us. Please, just note that, very important. And we've mentioned this as well. Eligibility to move to the next stage of the program is based on a combination of performance score, completion and submission of all program requirements and training by the 11th of June, or on or before the 11th of June, depending on how you want to do it. Business plan is due on the 25th of June. Next week, we will share the templates with you so you can start developing your business plan. We're also going to be looking at gender diversity, TEF partner requirements, a registered business, and open a business account with your registered name. And you also will be required to upload all due diligence documents. We would share more information about this in the coming week, which is why I said next will be shared with you in the coming weeks or during the forum, which is the information session. Over to you, Foko, to help us translate quickly, and then Nadia. Thank you.
Oui, en complément des informations toujours importantes, on vous signale que les cours en extension, les cours complémentaires qu'on met à votre disposition, les devoirs, les exercices, s'il vous plaît, quand vous les faites, ne renvoyez pas par email. On vous les envoie juste pour que vous puissiez vous documenter, pour que vous puissiez mieux comprendre les leçons qui concernaient le module. Donc, ne renvoyez plus ces cours-là par email. Donc, autre chose, les critères d'éligibilité vont tenir compte des critères. Donc, en fait, pour être retenu pour la prochaine phase, voici les éléments qui vont rentrer en compte comme critères. Ça sera la combinaison, par exemple, de votre performance en termes de score. On vous l'a dit, c'est votre engagement et tout ce que vous faites à temps. Ça sera aussi les éléments liés à chaque partenaire. Les partenaires vont donner leurs exigences. On va aussi tenir compte des contraintes régionales et des contraintes liées aux genre. C'est-à-dire, par exemple, il y a des partenaires qui peuvent demander uniquement les femmes ou des hommes, ça va dépendre. On va aussi tenir compte du fait que votre entreprise doit déjà être créée et enregistrée. Et vous devez aussi ouvrir un compte dans les conditions qu'on vous a indiquées. Ouvrir un compte au nom de votre entreprise, au nom de l'entreprise qui a soumis ou bien qui est reconnue au sein de la fondation. Donc, voilà, grosso modo, les éléments dont vous avez besoin. OK. Nadia.
Thanks, Foko. Continuando com algumas notas importantes para vocês. Ebocon, can you please move the slide? Ok. Thanks, Ebocon. Portanto, uma nota para os conteúdos extras ou adicionais que vêm no fim dos módulos. Esses conteúdos são para vosso conhecimento, para vocês lerem e exercícios para vocês praticarem. Não é para ser enviado nada por e-mail. Não há teste, nem precisam enviar nada para a fundação, ok? Os critérios para a seleção para a próxima fase. Esses critérios já foram aqui falados várias vezes, depende da pontuação que vocês têm no teste, depende da submissão ou envio, ou da data que vocês enviam as vossas tarefas, depende do gênero, há uma maior inclinação para o gênero feminino neste ano, depende dos requisitos dos parceiros da TEF. Se vocês tiverem os documentos do negócio, provarem que vossa empresa está registrada, se tiverem as contas da empresa, conta comercial criada, e se tiverem carregado no sistema os documentos necessários. Portanto, isso já foi falado várias vezes, não há muito mais.
Okay, thank you, Nadia. Thank you very much. So moving quickly to the next slide. Okay, so other things to note during the program, and this also addresses a lot of complaints and inquiries we've received. You are allowed to change your registered business. Maybe I need to say that again. You are allowed to change your registered business name and idea. allowed to do that now before you're eligible. So you're allowed to make changes to your business name. You're allowed to your idea, but kindly ensure that your registration document reflects the new business name you've decided to change it to. Just very important. So any documents that you're submitting to the foundation as at when due, and it reflects the new business name. So if, for instance, your former name was Fishery Nigeria Limited, and you decide to change it to Gold Nigerian Limited, make sure that when you're making these changes, the document that is backing you up, your document reflects Nigerian Limited, Uganda Limited, or Gold Ghanaian Limited, whatever. Make sure it reflects the new name. So that I just thought to point that out, because I've gotten a lot of calls, WhatsApp, and emails regarding this. So please note that down. Also ensure that you're using the same email you used during signing to start your training. A lot of people complaining that they don't get, or when they sign in, they're not seeing their custom training. This is because half the time you're using the wrong email. You're not using the same email you used during application. So you would definitely, you will not see the custom training because you didn't apply with that email. So please ensure that you're using the same that you apply to our program. It is only when you use this email, you'll be able to see your custom training. Very important. Also, the training materials on TEF Connect, training lessons you've been taking, is a summarized version, right? So we've summarized it, just so it's not bulky and robust, because people have difficulties with reading very long text. So we made it very short, impactful, straight to the point. So you're able to answer your assessment or your quiz. However, the extended content, which is the email we shared on Monday that has the links, is different from the lessons on TEF Connect. They're two different documents. So the extended content we shared with you on Monday is just the robust, a more robust version of. If you want to learn more, if you want to read more, you can actually click on those links, and you can read more. You can take the case studies that are there. It has more lessons tied to each of the lessons that you've been taking on TEF Connect. So they're totally different. And because a lot of people have been asking us, oh, please, can you give me access to the extended content? I want it, I need it. That is why we decided to send to all categories in the different languages. So it's not the same, and you do not need to send any assessments back to the foundation. You do not need to send any quiz back to the foundation. It's personal learning and archive. And also the revalidation exercise is still ongoing for all 2020 applicants. Please ensure to revalidate. If you do not revalidate, you will not be eligible program. This is for 2020. Entrepreneurs are applied in 2020. Please ensure to revalidate. Very important. Foko and then Nadia.
Oui, dans la suite des choses importantes que vous devez noter, on vous autorise à changer le nom de votre entreprise et même l'idée. Mais s'il vous plaît, faites-le avant que vous ne soyez éligible ou bien avant qu'on ne fasse les sélections. Donc, vous pouvez changer le nom de votre entreprise ou même le nom de votre projet, le nom ou bien l'idée de votre projet. Ça, c'est autorisé, c'est possible. Donc, deuxième chose, on vous demande d'utiliser la même adresse email avec laquelle vous allez soumissionner pour tout ce que vous faites. C'est important parce qu'il y a beaucoup de plaintes. Utilisez la même adresse email. Troisième chose qu'on va noter, c'est que les cours que vous avez sur TEF Connect sont en fait des résumés. Par contre, chaque lundi, on vous envoie par email une version plus importante, plus costaud, afin que vous puissiez aller à fond par rapport à un certain nombre de choses. Et pour finir, la revalidation est en cours pour ceux qui ont été retenus pendant la session 2020. Donc, on vous prie de continuer à revalider vos candidatures pour les candidats du TEF 2020. Donc, je vous remercie. Nadia, you have the floor. Merci.
Thank you, Foko. Ok, continuando nas coisas importantes para vocês tomarem nota. A primeira tem a ver com o registro da vossa empresa. Portanto, vocês podem mudar de nome da empresa, do nome do negócio, até ao momento que vocês enviarem para a fundação, quando pedirem que seja enviado. O importante é só tomar nota de que o nome que vocês tenham no sistema tem que coincidir com o nome do documento quando vocês fizerem o registro, ok? Muitas vezes, quando se vai fazer registro, o nome que vocês pretendem usar, o que se pretende usar, já está ocupado e tem que se fazer alteração. Se for esse o caso, vocês têm que voltar para o sistema e alterar para haver uma concordância. Okay? O segundo ponto tem a ver com o endereço de e-mail. Por favor, prestar atenção que o endereço válido é aquele que vocês usaram quando vocês fizeram o registro. Okay? Muita gente tem problema, diz que não encontra, não consegue entrar e não sei o quê, é porque está a usar o endereço errado. Muita gente já tem mais do que um endereço de e-mail, então é preciso prestar atenção nisso. Quanto aos materiais de treinamento, essa segunda-feira vocês receberam mais materiais, o link para baixarem materiais de treinamento. Estes são materiais mais robustos, mais completos, que são, porque muita gente pediu, que queria, a versão que foi vos fornecida desde o início para vocês fazerem o treinamento, fazer os testes, aquela versão é mais leve para facilitar o entendimento e poderem fazer os testes. Mas há pessoas que pediram à fundação que partilhasse o documento completo, o documento mais robusto, e é por isso que foi enviado este, ok? Não tem que fazer mais nenhum teste, não tem que enviar nenhum e-mail para a fundação, nada em relação a esse material. É só para vosso conhecimento, exercício e por aí. E para os candidatos de 2020, ainda está aberto, continua aberto a revalidação ou da vossa candidatura. Não se esqueçam, se vocês não fizerem, vocês não terão direito a participar no final e receber o valor. Tá? Okay. Ibukun, over to you.
Nadia, thank you very much. So moving to make sure that we stick to 45 minutes, max 15 minutes. I don't want to keep us here for too long. Another thing to note is ensure to sign out of the platform when you're done with the training module or quiz for the day. So you can now re-sign in if you wish to continue later. When updates are not necessarily see it, and you may now try to do something and it's hanging and you think it's the platform. Sometimes you need to always sign out of the platform and re-sign in when you need to. You have access to your full training materials for the entire duration, so you can actually read offline just to save data, because a lot of people have been complaining about data. I can't stay on the platform, I don't have data. So I decided to send the materials to you via email, so you can read offline. Go on TEF Connect quickly, do your quiz, log out. So just to save data, minimize data usage for you. Thirdly, if you do not receive emails from us, right? A lot of people have complained about this, and also right, sort of directed every email from the foundation to their spam, or they sort of made a note to say that they don't want any email from the foundation. We've seen 2 or 3 people like that, and they keep complaining that, oh, I'm not getting emails, because you've just clicked on that thing to send an email from the foundation, and so that's why you're not. So you may need to correct that from your back end, because you actually made that decision on your own. But for those of you that didn't actually do this, please check your junk, always check your promotional, check your spam mails, because when we send emails to you, it goes to your spam, your junk, or please always check, and make sure you every day just take out time to check your email to see if there's any information from the foundation. Program like this, is very important that you check your emails every day, maybe twice a day. You may just dedicate a particular time to it to say, okay, let me just check my emails, let me see if TEF has sent anything to me. Please, very important, right? It's very, very important, because the program will be shared with you via email and also using this particular forum. Okay, so going to the last one is, there is no assessment quiz in module 5 and 6. So module 5 and 6 is just a time where you reevaluate everything you've learned from one week, module 1 to together. You can speak to an offline mentor, somebody that you really, really consider a mentor, somebody you can talk to, somebody that has experience about business. You can have conversations with them. This is a time where you can also start putting your documents together, ensuring that you start the process of business, because it's just a business standard that when you have an idea, you should start the process of registering your business. It's not about the foundation forcing you to do so. We're only advising any investor comes to you now to say, okay, what exactly is your business idea? Tell me about it. What have you done so far? It won't be nice for you to tell your investors to say, oh, yeah, I haven't done anything. Name. I've not even started the process of registering my business. I don't even have an account, because, you need to be investor ready. And these are things that would put you in that particular light for an investor to come to you to say, and, it will be a thing of joy for an investor to see that, okay, you have an idea, you start your business, you have an account, you have a business name already. It just makes that person really proud and will want to invest in your business idea. So it's very, very critical that you start preparing, start developing your business plan, because there's a template you're going to use. So whatever business plan you've developed before now, just put it. You can now translate that into the document we're going to share with you, which is because it's going to be almost similar, but there's a flow to these things. The only difference will be the outline of the actual document. So please ensure you do that, right? And so it's just to prepare you for writing your business idea to judges or investors. Over to you, Foko and Nadia, to translate to French and Portuguese. Thank you.
Oui, quelques dernières choses que vous devez noter avant qu'on ne se sépare. On vous recommande toujours, quand vous êtes connecté, de suivre les cours sur TEF Connect et de mener des activités de TEF Connect. Et quand vous les avez finies, prière de vous déconnecter. Deuxième chose, les matériels, tous les supports sont en ligne toutes les 6 semaines. Ça, c'est clair. Et on vous recommande de les télécharger afin de les suivre offline de façon régulière et sans utiliser vos données abusivement. Donc, troisième chose, vous devez savoir, pour ceux qui disent toujours qu'ils ne reçoivent pas les mails, on vous dit, allez regarder dans vos mails promotionnels, dans vos spams ou vos mails indésirables. Il arrive des fois que lorsqu'on vous envoie des mails, que cela puisse y aller. Donc, regardez bien dans vos emails. Certainement, vous avez les mails de la fondation qui apparaissent dans une catégorie de votre email. Dernière chose, les modules 6, 5 et 6 n'ont pas de quiz. Ça, on vous l'a dit plusieurs fois. Quelle que soit la catégorie, les modules 5 et 6 n'ont pas de quiz. Donc, je vous remercie. Nadia, you have the floor.
Thanks, Foko. Ok, continuando as notas importantes. A primeira, nesse caso, lembrem-se de sempre desconectarem, saírem do sistema quando não tiverem a fazer o vosso treinamento, ok? Façam isso para aliviar o sistema e para evitar que vocês tenham problema quando quiser trabalhar de novo. Então, desconecte e volte a entrar, sempre que acabarem de fazer o treinamento. Segundo ponto, tem a ver com o material de treinamento. Vocês têm todo o material disponível para as 6 semanas do treinamento, ok? Podem baixar, guardar no vosso computador, no telefone e terem disponível para trabalhar quando precisar. E também para futuramente poderem consultar. O terceiro ponto tem a ver com os e-mails. Como sempre nós dizemos, se vocês não receberem e-mails da TEF, não estão a ver na vossa caixa de entrada, procurem no junk, procurem nos e-mails na caixa de publicidades, no spam e por aí. Às vezes o e-mail da TEF cai nesses sítios e vocês ficam sem saber o que se passa. O último ponto tem a ver com os testes. Portanto, os testes vão para os módulos 1, 2 e 3, 0, 1, 2, 3 e 4, certo? Não, o módulo 5 e 6 não tem treinamento. Os módulos 5 e 6 não têm teste. Vocês não fazem teste. Isso é treinamento tem a ver com plano de negócio e pitch, ou vossa preparação para poderem vender a vossa ideia a um investidor, quando surgir a oportunidade. Ibuku, over to you.
So running quickly. So just reminder on guidelines to engage and interact, advise one another, learn from one another, encourage, support one another, because that's why you guys are there, to support each other. It's not no man survives on an island alone. You need to work with other people, interact, engage, and you also need to challenge each other to be resilient. So don't say, oh, because I scored 30 and you give up and it's back up that really matters. So I would implore everyone, right? Don't get discouraged, especially when you get to the point where you need to register your business. It can be really frustrating. And I can tell you that I'm prepping you guys ahead. It's really frustrating when you need to start putting your documents together. Why we've been advising that you start the process now. It can really stress you out. So I would advise that you start now. Don't give up. If you're having any difficulties, any challenges, you can send an email, and we'll be ready to support, right? And just give you that guidance. And you can also speak to your coach, the coaches. They are there to support you during the training. They're just there to, as the form of hand holding. So you're not, right? So they're there. And I want to, implore everyone to please, support your other colleagues, engage on our community group, attend the information sessions, very, very important and critical, because that's where you get first. Also check your emails regularly, because we'll be sending emails to you, we'll be sending information on next steps of the program, right? So please ensure you check your emails. If you don't see it in your mailbox, check your junk, promotional, or spam. And also after this, send the links to the coaching groups. And I'm going to send it to all. You can select your preferred language. Please, it will be sent to you. I will send it after the session. So if you have any questions and inquiries, you can reach out to me and I'll be happy to support. The designated email address, just to mention this again, is enquiries@tonyelu.org. If you send us an email, we may not respond to you in 5 minutes, but we'll definitely get back to you and resolve your problem or provide your inquiry. So please don't get angry. Don't go to social media too quickly to comment. We will be there to support you and provide answers for you. Sorry that you read the handbook and click on the link to the training guide just to have an overview of what's expected of you during the training. And this really pertains to entrepreneurs that are just starting their training, because some people just started this week. So please support. If people are asking questions in the community group, please provide support to them. So Foko and Nadia, I'll just give it an overview and we're going to end this session. I'm really excited to have you guys here today. So over to you, Foko and Nadia.
Okay, thank you, Bokun. Please come back with the slide, please. Donc, comme on vous l'a dit depuis la dernière fois, on vous encourage à beaucoup vous engager et à vous entraider. Come back to for the slide, please. Donc, engagez-vous, aidez-vous, entraidez-vous, soutenez-vous, participez dans les groupes qu'on met à votre disposition. Essayez de vous conseiller entre vous. Ça, c'est le principe, en fait, avec la Fondation pour cette session 2021. On mise beaucoup sur le fait que les entrepreneurs entre eux vont beaucoup travailler ensemble parce qu'il n'y a pas de deal paradisiaque où vous allez vous trouver seul un de ces jours en entrepreneuriat. Il faut toujours tenir compte de votre environnement. Ne vous découragez pas, exercez-vous et puis pensez à utiliser même des mentors qui sont hors de la plateforme ou des coachs. La fondation est là pour vous et on va vous assister, quelle que soit la difficulté que vous avez. Donc, merci et à la prochaine fois. Juste après cette session, on vous enverra des emails avec les différents groupes pour les coachs et veuillez choisir les groupes qui correspondent à votre langue et à votre catégorie. Donc, merci pour cette session. Nadia, you have the floor.
Thanks, Foko. Então, pessoal, finalmente é só alguns lembretes do que já se falou aqui, mas basicamente a questão é união, suportar-se um ao outro, não trabalharem como ilha, mas trabalharem em comunidade. Aprenda com um e o outro, partilhem, motivem. Quem estiver desencorajado porque teve uma nota baixa no teste, vocês devem dar apoio para o próximo, porque há lugar para todos no topo, ok? E lembrar-se, qualquer dúvida, qualquer consulta, o e-mail está aqui, o enquiries@tonyelumelu.org. Vocês podem colocar as vossas questões. Não esperem que vos respondam no primeiro momento, porque realmente são muitos e-mails que recebem, mas eles respondem sempre. E não se esqueçam de verificar sempre a vossa caixa de e-mail, na caixa de entrada. Se não encontrarem, procurem no spam, no junk, e por aí vocês encontrarão sempre um e-mail da TEF, ok? Lembrem-se, no fim dessa sessão, o vai enviar o link com os coaches. Vocês devem escolher consoante a vossa língua, que é o português, e a categoria. Boa sorte a todos. Até a próxima semana. Tchau, tchau.
Yeah, thank you very much, Foko. Thank you, Miriam. Miriam, can you just put on your video, let everybody see you. So we come to the end of another session. You can put on your video. We've come to another session today. I hope it was impactful. And you see, I kept to my 50 minutes. So I won't keep you guys here longer than necessary. So yeah. So thank you all for joining. For the questions, please elumelufoundation.org. Happy to respond. So that's Miriam. Miriam, say hi. So from us here at TEF, from Nadia, from Froko. Bye everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye everyone.